Hello there guys, and oh my god, the DECO Dragon has been confirmed as the next dragon of the month. So this is the DECO Dragon right here. When we first saw him, I even said, he looks so cool. I love this guy so much. There were a lot of rumors that it might have been the Garden Dragon, but it seems like that is now not true, and instead, the DECO Dragon will be the next monthly dragon. So far, it seems like there's a little bit of confusion over his element. So at the time of recording, it's unconfirmed whether he's a shadow and light or if he's an earth and light dragon. I'm sure that they will confirm that soon enough. But the elements that you're going to have to use to breed this dragon will be the earth, water, plant, and metal dragons. And the wiki does have quite a lot of different combos that it recommends, but as always, I will have a breeding guide on him with the best / easiest combinations that you can use to get him on his actual release date, which is the 1st. But man, the DECO Dragon is such a cool looking dragon. Although his baby form, he kind of looks like an angry snake or something like that. But yes, that is going to be the next legendary monthly dragon. And on top of us getting the news of this DECO Dragon, the Facebook DML page also posted this. So it says, Egyptian mission, don't miss out on this rare opportunity with a chest full of what looks to be divine tickets, which are the things that you use to open divine chests. And on the side it says, a new and exciting solo event is coming to Dragonlandia next week. If you're looking for divine tickets, you should definitely join the Egyptian mission. It kicks off on Monday at 12 GMT. And this kind of concerns me because it says a new and exciting solo event. So are we getting a solo event between 2 castle events? Or is this just a different kind of event in general? I really don't know at this point. But either way, we do know that we're going to have to try and collect as many divine tickets as we possibly can, of course. Because the more tickets that you actually use, the higher odds are going to be of getting the divine dragon. So we really need to be on it trying to get as many of these things as we can. Come on, give us that Seth dragon. Give us both so that we can get Hathor. Like, please. I know that the chances are like 0, but we can hope and pray. And when we look into normal DML, we do have 2 new weekend events available to us. So the first one is a regular Farming Fanatic event that anyone can participate in, and you get event currency for partaking in it, so definitely make sure you are involving yourself in this event. And the first prize is actually the Burger Dragon, and you know, he's one of my favourites. He's nice and scrumptious, delicious looking. I like him. So that is the non-VIP event. The VIP event is a dinner time event where you can get even more currency. So if we spend 800,000 food, we will get 1,400 event currency right now. So we go over to Ander here, and we feed him, and there we go. We get 2,400 red scarabs total. So wasn't that nice and easy? That was very enjoyable. It's like the easiest event currency I have ever gotten in my life. So, aside from that, there is also, of course, the new Whale Mart with more deals, and we're getting more deals for this Scarab Dragon. Like, they are really trying to force this Scarab Dragon onto us, which, you know, it is the Divine Egyptian event, so it makes sense. So, I still don't really like this gem deal. I really don't like the gem deal for him. Although you do get portal gems along with it, so that might help you in the castle event. But I am going to buy the one with gold because it's just much, much better of a deal. By far. So, we are getting a lot of pieces for him. I don't think we'll finish him off. And then you can get 150,000 food for some scrolls. I have too many scrolls to even count, so I'm going to go and get those. And of course we get more scarabs from the Farming Fanatic event as well. Jeez, we are piling up. And then there is a deal here. The red scarab, the rewards for the Golden Pyramid event are within reach. You get 75 red scarabs for 25 gems. That is probably one of the worst deals that I've ever seen in the Whale Mart. Do not do it. 75 scarabs is like nothing. That deal is just not worth it at all. So, yes, that is a general gist of all the new events that have come up. I really thought that Garden Dragon was probably going to be the Dragon of the Month, but I am very happy that it's the DECO Dragon instead, because I love him. I don't even know what his elements are, but I don't care. I just love the way that he looks. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And if you're wondering where we're up to in the castle event, we've opened the top 3 chests over here, and we have headed to the bottom left. And with all of that event currency that we just got, we can actually open this second last chest. We can actually do it. So what do you think? Do you think we're going to get the Anubis dragon out of this? It's only 2 chests left to go on this level. We could very well get him. I mean, so far, on both of my accounts combined, there's only, I think, 3 chests that I haven't had to open in the entire event. Apart from that, I've had to open up every single chest. So I wouldn't say my luck has been, you know, the best in the world, but thank goodness they changed the castle event so they don't rely on that RNG as much anymore. Thank goodness gracious me. Because we would have been screwed. Very screwed over had it followed the old metric. But anyway, let's destroy this skater dragon and move on to this chest. Okay, we'll claim that. Let's go! Of course, it's another raw piece, isn't it? Never lucky. Never lucky, my dude. So it will be the final chest on level 6 as well for us to even get the Anubis dragon. I'm not surprised. I'm genuinely not even surprised. But look, we are super close to getting to this chest, and then we only have to go back to level 2 and get these final 2 chests, and then the event is done. We can be done with this castle event. That's good, because again, I'm not going to be here for Sunday and some of Saturday. So the sooner we get this over and done with, the happier I'm going to be. That weekend event definitely did help out quite a lot though, so, you know, thank you very much, Gameloft. If you do have any VIP tickets, I definitely recommend you putting the day's worth of VIP on just for this dinner time event. Because that's what I've been doing, basically. Like, the 1 day duration VIP tickets, just use one, join in the event, get all these scarabs that you can, and then you'll get a bunch of free event currency, which is pretty good. And I'm also going to hatch this moon rabbit dragon, because we did manage to breed, I think, 3 of them now. Between my Android account and our PC account, we've managed to breed 3 of these moon rabbit dragons this week. Like, how come during the event, apparently, we get this stupid weekly dragon, like, out of our butthole? Like, I would at least hope for a couple of the lower breeding timers, but I guess it just shows you that sometimes the dragon of the weeks just fly at you. Literally, you can't get enough of them. And then other times, when it's a dragon of the week you actually like, they just never turn up. I mean, I already had my moon rabbit dragon anyway. We've got a second one now, except I don't have enough space. So he's actually going to get sold. RIP. I feel so bad when I do that. Like, I do. I genuinely feel bad for the poor things, but I can't do anything about it. Like, they're just taking up room that I need for other stuff. So it is what it is. Speaking of which, as soon as we get the divine, we're going to have to buy a new divine habitat, aren't we? Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, we have to wait until we actually get the Anubis dragon before we can place another one. Because we're using the fire habitat just to house a bunch of fire dragons so that we can level them up to level 14 for the event. And it's been working out pretty well so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop another fire dragon in here, let him hatch, and we will be done with it. So, man, a lot of stuff is going on in DML at the moment. And if there is indeed a solo event come next week, it's not going to stop. It's just going to be event after event after event after event. I don't know what the heck is going on at this point. I mean, that's what we expect during divine events, obviously, but Jesus. If you're someone that's, like, really busy during this time frame, I feel bad for you. I know a few people, because it's the summer holidays in England, they have gone on holiday and they've just been doing other random stuff with their family. So even though, technically, you'd expect people to be, I guess, more free during this time, a lot of people actually get really, really busy during this time instead. Very random, but I guess that's just the way that things are. I mean, I'm doing my own stuff, but It's only a couple of days out of the week that it gets taken up by. So, you know, it's not that bad for myself. But people that are still working during this time, because even though the kids are off, that doesn't mean the parents are off. You know, you always got to remember that. Because when you're at school, you get breaks, like midterm, all the time. But when you're an adult, you get like, what, 2 weeks off work? Sometimes 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how many hours you work. And then that is it. So, it's definitely very different from school. Like, I used to be at school and I was like, oh, why can't I have more time off? I want to be off school longer. Jesus, if you actually worked, or you'd, like, realized how little time you get off in, like, normal jobs, you would not complain about school ever again. Or maybe you would. Maybe you're just a big complainer. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel that way. You know, it sucks that you hate school. I hated school. And, like, I don't think I have ever used my knowledge from school to actually help me with anything else since I've come out of school. But I'm pretty sure everyone says that anyway, apart from, like, scientists and maybe doctors. It's like, if you go into a really niche role, then sure, some of the stuff in school helps you. But, like, other stuff, like, even if you're gonna go into coding and computing, I learnt most of that stuff outside of school anyway. So, I don't know. I'm just a negative Nancy when it comes to that, I suppose. But I just want to use up all of this energy that we have, because we have reached the max number of portal gems again, as we always do. So we need to get at least a few more fights done and out of the way so that we can waste more of our portal gems. Because having the 200 limit all the time, it makes me feel like I'm wasting the gifts that people are sending me. It's like, if people are going to go out of their way to send that many gifts, I actually want to use them. So we try. I expected me to have to use a ton more of those during the castle event as well, but I just haven't had to because of our VIP skip fight ticket things. So I guess it feels like first world problems complaining that, you know, oh my god, I have too many portal gems. It's like being, oh my god, I'm so popular. I'm just kidding, but you know, that is gonna do us mostly for now. So like I said, look forward to this guy coming as the Dragon of the Month. I hope that his elements do actually get 100% confirmed to us very soon. But I'm happy, I hope you're happy, and until next time, I will see you then.